A cinematic universe, a saga that has taken us on a journey of epic proportions filled with gods, geniuses, and heroes who've saved the universe time and time again. But not every story in this universe is created equal. Hey there, Cinematic Cosmos critic fans. Today we're diving deep into the cinematic universe of Marvel to crown the best, and yes, the worst film in the franchise. Let's start with the one that even Thor himself might want to forget. Let's talk about Thor The Dark World, released in 2013 as the second film in the Thor series. It had a lot riding on it, especially with the success of its predecessor. But alas, even with the God of Thunder himself at the helm, this film didn't quite hit the mark. First off, let's address the dark elf in the room, Malekith. Played by the talented Christopher Eccleston, Malekith was supposed to be menacing, a otherworldly villain, but what we got was, well, a one-dimensional character with a vague motivation and forgettable screen presence. The MCU has a history of great villains like Thanos, Loki, Killmonger, but Malekith is a stark reminder that not all villains are created equal. Then there's the plot. Jane Foster, played by Natalie Portman, gets infected by the ether, setting off a chain of events that should have been thrilling instead. We're left with a plot that feels like a filler episode in the Thor saga rather than a key installment in the MCU. It lacks the emotional depth and character development that we had come to expect. But to give credit where it's due, the Dark World does have its moments. The dynamic between Thor and Loki is always a highlight, but their complicated relationship gives us some of the film's best scene, adding layers to the characters we love. And let's not forget the visually stunning battle scenes, even if the story just felt left behind. So why is Thor the Dark World considered the worst? It's simple. It didn't live up to its potential. With a weak villain, a convoluted plot, and a lack of memorable moments, it's often seen as the low point of MCU. But hey, even in the darkest times, the Avengers found a way to rise, and so do we, with the best film in the MCU. And now for the pièce de résistance, Avengers Endgame. Released in 2019, this film isn't just a movie, it's an event, a culmination of 22 films and over a decade of storytelling. So what makes Endgame the best of the best? First, let's talk about the scale. Endgame isn't just a superhero movie, it's a full-blown epic battle. The stakes have never been higher, and the payoff? Absolutely worth it. The film was masterfully tied up to loose ends and delivers an emotional punch that resonates long after the credits roll. Who doesn't get the chills when Cap finally says, "Avengers, assemble"? But it's not just the action that makes Endgame stand out, it's the emotional depth. Tony Stark's sacrifice is the heart of the movie. His journey from selfish billionaire to selfless hero is beautifully concluded, reminding us why we fell in love with the characters in the first place. It's a goodbye to the original Avengers that feels earned, poignant, and powerful. And then there's the storytelling. The time heist is a genius plot device that lets us revisit key moments from the past films, not just for nostalgia, but to show how far our heroes have come. It's a love letter to fans, filled with comebacks, Easter eggs, and the ultimate fan service that doesn't feel forced. So why is Endgame the best? It's the perfect blend of action, emotion, and storytelling, bringing together everything we loved about the MCU into one epic finale. It's a film that rewards long-time fans and stands as a testament to what a shared cinematic universe can achieve. Now let's put these two films side by side. Both deal with the loss and redemption, but on a vastly different scale. Thor The Dark World tries to delve into the pain of lost Thor's journey, but it doesn't quite hit the emotional notes it aims for. Meanwhile, Endgame takes us on a roller coaster of emotions from the depths of despair to the heights of triumph. The difference is in its execution. The Dark World has moments of potential but lacks the cohesive storytelling and character development needed to make those moments resonate. Endgame, on the other hand, is a masterclass in how to wrap up a multiple story arc while delivering a satisfying and emotional experience. So there you have it. From the darkest corner of the MCU to the brightest star, every film has its place in the universe and every story contributes to the larger narrative. But what do you think? Do you agree with our picks, or do you have your own best and worst MCU films? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into your favorite cinematic universe. Until next time, keep watching, keep critiquing, and stay cosmic.